Hello, welcome to week 2, Math 300 Tidbits. In this video, I'm going to briefly cover descriptive versus inferential statistics. Just a few things. For descriptive, mainly that involves data that is summarized and described, including the mean, the median, the mode, standard deviation, charts, and graphs. For descriptive statistics, it does not go beyond the data. It does not make predictions, whereas inferential makes predictions or generalizations, hypothesis testing, confidence intervals, uses probability to infer about a population. Also, for inferential statistics, it makes an educated guess about something bigger based on smaller or sample data. So just remember that if you're comparing and conclusion drawing, that would be considered inferential statistics versus descriptive. For descriptive statistics, that would include collecting the data and finding important parts of the data, such as the mean, the median, and the mode, and things of that nature. But mainly for descriptive, the focus is on the data that you have, whereas for inferential, you go beyond the data and you're making predictions or generalizations. And so I thought it would be good to give you an example that might help you to see the difference. Here's an example. It says researchers are studying a new diet for teenagers with type 2 diabetes. They divide 100 teenagers into two groups. Group A follows the diet. Group B follows a standard diet. After 6 months, they measure blood sugar levels in both groups to see if the new diet leads to better control of diabetes. Is this an example of descriptive statistics? Well, the hope is that you say, no, this is not. This would be considered inferential. And the reason why it would be considered inferential is because the researchers are comparing two groups to see if one treatment is more effective. So no inferential, as they are comparing two groups. They are basically inferring based on this situation. They are using, hopefully, they will likely use statistical tests to infer whether any differences are due to the diet, and they make generalizations that result to other teenagers. However, they are going beyond just describing the data. So that's the main difference between descriptive and inferential statistics. Descriptive stats could be involved in calculating the average blood sugar or reporting the standard deviation or making graphs. But since the main goal is testing whether the diet works, that would be considered inferential. I hope this helps you on part of your quiz for week 2, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.